Hello, this is Focus Artist coming back to you with another one. Here's part two of a sketch that I did. This is a sketch that I did once again for about maybe 25 to 30 minutes. We capture some things, some details that I've described in there. So we're going to get started. As you can see, I'm wearing my favorite color blue. This is the marathon version because Living with God is a marathon. So this is the marathon version of the t-shirt. This is located at getrightwithhim.com. So let's get this started with this artwork. I'm going to spin this around. Make a 360 here, and we are going to capture this here. All right, so this here shows a pencil drawing I did, number 2 pencil here. Just kind of get it right proportions. All right, here we go. All right, so once again, this is just something I did with about like 25, 30 minutes. Basically, this is good for just good exercise to just have a sketch done in an easy form, can easily get done while you're working on a major project. This is kind of like a warm-up. So values here shows, of course, he has some pigmentation. So try to start off with some shading first, light shading first. That way we know that this is a person of color. And what we did is basically this was done with a number 2 pencil, just a number 2 pencil alone. So just imagine if I use my other value pencils from the B to the F's and to all the way to the values of the H's. So this was just done with a number 2 pencil. All right. Now, that was in regards to shading. Now, in regards to proportions, I always start with the eyes. So I always start from the left, and then I just take it over to the right eye. So you look at the 2 measurements on the left, then it's about 1 eye there, and then you have the other eye here. So that's the amount of proportions that you deal with. Of course, I drew down to the nose, and as you can see, he has some very good details of character. So, he has the beard and he has the hair. Eyebrows, has a lot going on with the eyebrows. I always notice that he has some long eyelashes. So I wanted to emphasize that. Could have made it darker with the eyelashes, but in a nutshell, I definitely wanted to make sure that the eyebrows was definitely in detail. The mustache, the beard, all of that, I wanted to exaggerate that also, and the hair. So the medium was just simply, like I said, a number 2 pencil of just, pressing lightly versus pressing down on the paper. Of course, pressing down on the paper will make it darker. So all the dark areas, I would press down with the hair, the beard, possibly the bottom lip, the eyes, and so forth and so on. This below was purposely not filled in. Why? Because we're not focusing on anything else but the facial features. So that was very important. Of course, we see all of that going on, but when this photo was taken, this photo was just taken on a regular camera. So it would pick up anything and everything and its values. But here, I wanted to really show the facial features here. So we know that we have the light source coming from here. So of course I show my light source the same way on the left side, and the shadows are on the right side. So again, it's like half man, half amazing here, where the darks are on the right side of his face. And again, this is just done in a sketch, no smudging, no nothing. I'm a cross hatch type of guy, so I really wanted to use cross hatching and just show enough shadows there, just enough shadows, because what I normally do is I'll, like I said, start with the shading first of his pigmentation. He's a dark-skinned gentleman, so I start off with that, and then once you get on top of that, of course, it's going to make the layer darker as you keep shading and then shading again and then shading again. And when you press down, it definitely brings more shade on those sides. Um, and again, this is just some warm up work where this is a gift. This is actually my nephew. It was his birthday. So I said, you know what? Let me just give him some. So that's something that you can look at too is while you're working on your major project, you could just use mental exercise of just sketching. Use a simple sketchbook like I have here. you know don't want to show you my murdered sketchbook, but this is my sketchbook, and I just fill in what I have to fill in and draw what I have to draw on these pieces of paper. Will I push it further? I don't know. It depends. Because I'm working on a major project, so I want to focus more on a major project. This was just a warm up, just like when you're working out. You focus on just cool, warming up, and then you get to the real deal of your exercise. So this is just a warm up, and dealing with the real project is my main project. So I always start off with this, and then I get to a real project, and I'm getting real detailed using all the shades, all the values of the pencil. So again, this was part two of just sketching, just sketching, just having fun. All right. Make sure there's more to come, and thank you.